Ay. Welcome back. Well, we get to go to Havarl again. Oh, wait. No, we were at Havarl. No, it's Kadara that's got the horse shit. Oh, there's stuff in Aya. We gotta tell them that their satellites got scrapped by assholes and find some chick in the med bay and... yeah. Have a bro moment with Liam, apparently. Also, I think there's... what was it? I think Suvi wanted us to try to find some kind of plant so she could make snacks for movie night. Holy fuck balls. We have all the quests. We're back, bitches! Hey, you guys! Somebody's got a quest.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work in the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
Okay.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Is that all?
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers, Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
The criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
Sometimes desperate people do bad things to survive. They won't hurt anyone else.
That's no comfort for what we lost. Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
I was fucking honest with you. I could have lied and said it was your people.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it. You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Ambassador, I trust our people will transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Alright. Let's buff our barriers some more. What do we got? Unyielding, 10% max shields. Our recuperative barrier, 10% health and regen delay, 10% shield regen. I'll go for more max. Biotic link. Increase max shield strength with biotic effect is active upon an enemy. Biotic alacrity. Reduces weapon weight and improves speed while shields are active. For biotic powers that deplete shields to activate, shield cost is reduced. More movement speed while my shields are up? And weapon that seems nice.
Pathfinder. The Ambassador's messages are overflowing again.
I guess you're a... I can talk to you... Actually, I better talk to you first. Because I might have to go back and talk to the Ambassador afterwards. Which is probably run a bit of garbage. This scientist pisses me off, though. Here, I'm going to be truthful. These exiles that, you know, were kicked out of our thing, they did this shit. I brought your stuff back, what's left of it.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder, I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer. I won't be happy as just an observer. Need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
I'm lying, aren't I? I'm probably lying. Yeah, I'm most likely lying.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
Okay, stop walking through the floors, people.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladon, they deserve help. Here.
Oh boy. What the?
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out suppliers that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
Okay.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table.
Like that. Can't wait to test its applications. Thank you very much.
What the fuck is going on?
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jarl can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Let's not push our luck. We'll save the market for another day.
Good idea, Pathfinder. We've enough trouble, and probably more coming.
Asshole.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Hey. Oh yeah, I got a thing I need to...
I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
I have a...
Hello, Pathfinder.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, eventually, that led me to the repository. Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your
The fuck?
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
Because of you, it won't disappear completely.
Yes, I can be determined.
I admire it.
You say that now.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Alright.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
What? Oh well. Your loss. Not my problem.
If should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died.
Wait.
What's he doing here?
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious. Brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
Whoever Axel was, he's dangerous now.
Pathfinder, please help him.
I don't think he'll let me.
I can't let him go. Not yet.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Back to fucking EOS goddamn again. Wait, was there scannables here? No. How do I get down there? Like this. Aha!
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
You're not supposed to be here.
Rorik sent me to find you. He wanted me to give you this cryo bracelet.
Rorik? I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladon. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes, with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
A quartermaster, eh?
Good to see you.
I detect the infrared dye Silvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
No, that's the massive dick pistol. That's the one-shot blaster rifle. Alright, do you actually have shotgun mods I might be able to use? Asymmetrical heavy clips. Minus 7% melee damage. I can deal with that. Ah, receiver. I need a receiver.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Nah, it was probably because he's a fucking dick. I'm just gonna go with, it's probably because he's a dick. He's just like, man, he wants me dead, He-Man. I don't know why well, he's an asshole, so I guess Skeletor kind of works. I am Celerator. Yeah. Angara Man wants me dead. Come, Krogan Man. We will defeat them.
Director Tan wasn't thrilled with the results of the Nexus exchange, but I appreciate your help regardless. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
And he probably won't be happy, because he's a dick.
I'm here if you need anything.
Because he's a dick. A penis! Honestly, I don't know who's the bigger dick, the architects or Tan. Figuratively, Tan.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Eladin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
Are we done? Okay, cool. And we leveled up. I can make... Well, I can upgrade the weapons again. So I need to go upgrade my weapons. I highly doubt I have enough Helios research to actually get the armor that I want, but... Meh.
Liam asked if you could come by.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I always have new email. Alright. First things first. My dick. Second things second. My armor. But then we have the problem of I don't have enough to get that. I need 300 more research. Okay. So 100. No. Nope. All right. Gear. Mm. What the? Okay. I got the helmet. Oop. God damn it. Okay. So he only gets 3 Augs? Huh. Alright, double mod extension. Reaction to snow. So we got the pew pew gun. Alright, where are you? I gotta say, god damn, I got 5 of those? Jesus, fucking H Christ on a bike. Okay, where's the double? Double extension. What will that do to the damage? Big fat derpy beam? Yeah, we'll make it a beam gun. Make it a big old fat beam. Oh, power damage bonus to... Now, if I... Oh, I didn't research the, Hold up. Oh, Oops. Well, shit. Non-shotgun weapon. I have to see what it does. I hope it doesn't have... Well, the sticky things from the scorpions fly straight. Something on your face.
You have pending
Is it a
vehicles.
spider? Get it off! Get it off!
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Padromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Axel! Are you being a dick? You're being a dick, aren't you? You know what? Axel, you can be a dick. I have more harrowing tasks to take care of.
Hey, Drac. Devil's advocate, okay?
Go for it.
With the Ket entrenched here and things as they are, maybe we should focus our efforts on leaving this cluster.
You mean quit? Run away?
Well, we came to find a new home, not a new enemy, right?
We knew this was a possible scenario, and we took the jump anyway.
What she said.
Come on, I need a way out of this.
Not sure.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I screwed up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara. She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
You seem pretty sure this is your fault, but I'm not hearing why.
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Varand's people are tough. They'd have fought if they thought there was a chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you. Like I said, I screwed up.
This goes south? You're on the hook for it.
I know, and I'll fix it. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
Sam! Is there a way to cut atmosphere off to his room? And somehow vent it into space? Can we just drop that entire compartment? Like, do a fucking pass over a sun or something? Joel! Where are you? You're not in here. Oh, no fuzzy blue spider launcher. That's a laser cannon. This is the pew-pew gun. And this is the fuzzy blue spider launcher. I also need to make a pistol at some point. Asymmetric clips. Big ol' long barrel. Receiver 6. I guess heavy melee. Receiver 6. Barrel 5. see, that's... What the fuck? God damn it. There. Wait. What's the difference? 16%. No, yeah, hold on. I almost forgot. So, who wants to kill Liam? Goddamn troublemaking son of a bitch. I'm only doing it for the experience. What do you mean, available? Ryder. Eos is in trouble. We have to go save them. Yeah, but first I gotta get Sylvia your fucking popcorn. I mean, there is no time limit, so... We're back! Forgot the popcorn, don't worry. Everything is fine. Okay, everything is not fine. Everything will not be fine. Okay, where... I didn't see it because it was on top of a fucking trader thing. Aha. Aha.
Anything else?
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
You got it.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
Are you gonna just buy decryption keys? You know what? Fuck it. I am buying the shit out of some Cobra RPGs. Why? Because I got a lot of money, why not? I'll even buy one of these. Oh, you're the gun merchant. Well, fuck it.
Something I can do for you?
Get your raw materials for art, for science.
I've never seen fruit like this.
In this form, yes.
I'll get moving.
Pathfinder.
Wait, I can just... Oh... It was in the specialty goods. So I bought... She... What? Her inventory restocked... Okay. If her inventory is just going to immediately restock when I exit out and talk to her again, why put a limit of only buying 5 RPGs? Like... Sorry, only 5 RPGs per visit! Gotta wonder if it's like that in the fucking ISIS camps. Oh, I am sorry, brother. You can only buy 5 RPGs at a time. Well, what if I walk out to the marketplace and come back? Well, then I can sell you 5 more. I don't know how those work, but I'm taking them with me anyway. Wait, did I grab all the goodies? No, I didn't want to access the strike teams, you fucking retarded ass game. So how long do we got? Like 20 minutes? Okay. Please tell me this is an aphrodisiac.
I found that plant you wanted.
Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
Why are you standing up? Well, I guess on the bright side, at least you're not sunken back and your face is in the chair. There could be much more horrifying things to witness. Okay, I think we're done on Aya for a while. But guess what? Oh, that opened up an entirely new goddamn system. We'll save you guys later. We gotta go fix Liam's fuck up. Or at least scan the planets in the new system that Liam's opened for us, and then we'll fix his fuck up next time.
The heart of this system is a massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
No, there's no anomalies. Hey look, Liam! It's a massive red giant to give everything this hellish glow to it when we go and fix your fuck up. Oh look, it's a planet's butt crack. Apparently that planet's butt crack is not impressive enough to get me experience, though. Apparently only that, certain planet craters, only certain navels and butt cracks are important enough to actually give me 270 experience by, shooting a probe into them and exploring. That one, while the camera zooms in on a very definitive butthole on the planet, it is not important. That planet doesn't have that booty.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, really?
Probes launched. I found something.
Well, it looks like the Reticulans are here. They're trying to turn this planet into a supercomputer as well. Seriously, how have you fuckers already named these things? We're going to Nadindor. It's like, how did you already decide? Who decided it was named Nadindor? Like, seriously, who decided, who was it, seriously, did we get a star map from, like, the Angarans? Like, this is Nadindor. This is H119. Okay, why is that Nadindor and this is H119? Was it just who was on the scanner that day when they were like going, there's a floating space rock over there?
Sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh boy, we strip this planet of its copper pipes and we sell it for scrap. Well, Liam, Your scavenger debris field's over here. You're lucky we're at the end of the video. So we'll fix your fuck up next time. You fucking asshole. I'll see you later. Adios.